I'm Dot Hallquist, better known as Gigi, and also known as the Cookie Grandma. And today, per request of my children and my grandchildren, I'm going to bake my famous upper crust ginger snaps. So, I gather all of my ingredients first so that everything is here that I need. I have some favorite tools. One of my grandkids chuckles because I have lots of little kitchen gadgets. But the one I like best is this measuring cup for liquids like molasses and peanut butter, because we can just dump them into the bowl and squish it out and no molasses sticks to the side of the cup. Put in the molasses, and it calls for sugar, and it calls for 2 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of butter, softened. It's much easier to mix. And we blend this up well. It's really an easy recipe. And we just let that blender go until it's well mixed. And 4 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking soda. That's right, 4 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of cloves, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And now I've added the cloves and the baking soda, and now we're going to add the cinnamon. And now we're add 1/2 teaspoon of ginger and 1 teaspoon of salt. You don't pour it over the bowl. And then you just kind of blend them up a little bit. All right, that seems to be blended sufficiently. All right, we'll just slow down the beater now and gradually add the flour and spices. Jennifer, my granddaughter, makes these and they come out exactly the way they're supposed to. Many people have taken the recipe and come back and tell me they didn't look like yours or they didn't taste like yours. And there you have it. The dough is ready to be formed. Sometimes the dough is really soft and sticky, so I refrigerate it, but refrigerating your cookie dough doesn't harm it at all. Sometimes I've left it in the refrigerator for a month. So we're going to bake at 375. Okay, and while the oven is preheating, we'll just form the cookies. Cover your cookie sheets with aluminum foil and you don't have to grease them. And they always come out nice and perfect. So, and I like to spread my dough out because I use a cookie scoop and it's easier to flatten them out. Well, we have to form, I have a bowl here with sugar and you need to form the cookies into balls and carefully roll them into balls, and then we roll them into the sugar. And you can put these cookies fairly close together because they do not spread too much. And so I get 5 cookies across. I usually am able to on this cookie sheet. Of course, it depends on your cookie sheet, how big or small it is. But this looks like they're a little more than 1 inch apart. And they, you know, you can press down on the plate so that the scoop is full of dough, so you get a nice size cookie. The great-grandchildren like to help with this, but they haven't quite learned how to roll them without squeezing them. But Carson, he always wants to be making cookies with me. Okay, our oven is preheated. The tray is full of rolled cookies and they're going into the oven to bake for 9 minutes. And the oven timer just went off. It's hot, ready to go. Merry Christmas, everybody, and I hope you enjoy these Christmas cookies. I do make them all year long, but especially at Christmas time. So So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love and hugs and kisses from Mom, Gigi, and Graham.